Hello, people, and welcome back to Jump Superstars with me, TK. Anyway, today we are going to continue on with the battlefield. But what's this I see? You see, there's this little thing up here that allows us to go to a new world. I wonder where it'll take us. Anyway, ever since we beat Rurouni Kenshin last time, I decided to make a new deck called Swordsman, and it's going to consist of swordsmen. Anyway, we got this trivial cutscene yet again, talking about I don't know what it wants, but like I said, I'm gonna figure out the story and plot later. But since we got a little bit of time right here, I'm sorry you guys if I haven't been updating like every freaking day like I promised at the start of this LP. It's just that I'm trying to graduate freaking college. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. And if you guys are in college right now, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like the end of like I only got one more semester left after this basically. And just like all my assignments now are just like done on my own time. Like my teachers don't set dates when my assignments are done. So I just got to get them all done before the freaking end of the year. And I kind of just like let all that stuff gain up. But enough about my personal life, you guys. Just know that I'm working really hard right now to produce good videos for you. Anyway, we're back at the battlefield. Who would have knew that? Where the thing would take us. Anyway, this stage is to KO everybody and get enough KOs to satisfy and make sure that you got a deck that has whatever you call it in it, a super tag combo. And there's super tag combo between freaking Zolo and freaking Rurouni Kenshin. It is amazing. But it's not enough to get 20 hits, so I say don't do that. And how many did I say? Basically, you got to kill them 7 times or just get 7 KOs each. And yeah, this is actually one of my favorite super combos between Zolo and Kenshin. It's so good. Also, the 5th coma is like my favorite whatever you call it between Kenshin and between Zolo and Kenshin is like their 5th comas because I don't think Zolo has a 5th coma in this game, but I do know that Kenshin does, and like I liked it in this game, but in the second game they nerfed the heck out of it. Anyway, I realized that ever since I started this series, like I haven't been able to like do as much for Little Critic or just do any other things besides this. But then again, like this is a hard time in my life. Well, not really a hard time, but just the point of just saying that I don't know if I could do this again. I put a lot of work in this series, like throwing all the freaking like little pictures and shit, and freaking making sure that like my voice recognition is like a lot louder than the commentary. And before I didn't give a shit. I was all like, people will eat it up. But you know what? I wanna show that I actually know what I'm doing, unlike most Let's Players. Bleach bummer. Anyway. Bleach, I love you so much. Anime. Let's talk about anime. There is certain animes that we like to call as a widget series, and basically those series are the type of series that only Japanese people would only understand. Like you could say Fully Cooley is the type of widget series because it's just about nonsense that only Japanese people can fathom. And over here in America, all we can fathom is fucking explosions and Michael Bay and Jessica Fox and I don't know. Actually, I don't even like Jessica Fox. I heard that she doesn't really look all that good anymore. Somebody leave that in the comments right there. Does Jessica Fox look good? I'm not making that the joke. Or I'm not making that the question. Anyway, on to our next freaking giant manga that's actually the only manga series that didn't get brought over when this game became a sequel. And anyway, the stage is pretty simple. Just clear it without being KO'd and have a full health bar and a full super bar. Not too hard. I also made another deck, but you know what? I'm gonna be using the Swordsman Spirits again. Even though I kind of like my new deck, I rearranged the 4Kids deck, but I'm not gonna use it for that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use One Piece. Anyway. This is the genre or manga series that took freaking Japan by storm, and that's Hikaru no Go. And it's about Go, surprisingly. Oh man, yeah, like I love how we're playing on a giant Go playing board. Anyway, first I'll describe the series, then I'll describe Go, and then after that I'll describe like my theories on it. Anyway, Hikaru no Go. It is about a kid who is named Hikaru, obviously. And basically, he gets put in a coma or he just gets in some type of accident. And when he wakes up, a ghost is able to talk to him named Psy. And that ghost is played by Brad Swaley. And Brad Swaley is the voice of Light, or I like to think of him as the voice of Moose from Ranma One Half. But anyway, you guys. Freaking Hikaru no Go is about a series just mainly about Go. And basically that ghost wants Karo to play Go for him because it's an amazing game. And they beat a kid named, I think, Toya, I think that's his name. Yeah, I got into this for a while. It's drawn by the same guy who drew freaking Bakuman and Death Note. Anyway. My transitions on these are getting bad. Anyway, basically, once he gets into Go and he beats Akira, like, he just, like, really wants to get into it. And then after that, he starts up his own school club with some of his friends. Then eventually, like, he joins the Inside, I think, and that's, like, a corporation just for, like, Go tournaments and whatnot. And he becomes a professional Go player, like, by the time he's 13, so I'm just saying, like, this series, like, the game itself is not really the main focus. It's more about the storyline and how the characters interact with each other, and just like the to be a master type of theme going on. But if you guys don't know what Go is, imagine Othello, which is called reversory out in other countries, but Othello, which is basically like you take different stones and you like try to trap your opponents with them, but you gain more like freaking points as you do it, the more areas that you cover. So yeah, I do my homework. I learn about these things. I like Hikaru no Go, but like I said, the widget series, like only Japanese people would understand that because it's about Go, which is a Chinese-Japanese game. Asian game. Oh man, I can't believe I managed to get like this many, but I didn't get the full health thing, obviously. I suck at this game. No, really, I sucked like during this episode. Like I had to like edit this like a little bit because like I like messed up on so many different parts. Just know that if I ever like beat a stage and like my recording messes up on it, I will not. I'll just act like I never did that level and I'll just do it again. Anyway, this since we're back on the normal path again, you guys, we're gonna just like do the normal stages that we were supposed to do instead of drifting off the side. Anyway, the simple task is to freaking destroy all the walls. And I think I could finally use Yusuke and Zolo because like he can just blow down this wall with a spirit gun. Anyway, I advise you guys to use your support comas while you're doing this because yeah, you want to kind of like do this like really fast. I don't think that's one of the objectives, but do it as fast as you can. Don't get hit by him, and probably don't use the Y or a B button. I don't know. I didn't read that right. I don't think I displayed that right actually. I'll look into that in a second. But let me talk a little bit more about Hikaru no Go. Yeah, like I don't know why you guys want me to talk about blowing down walls with spirit power. I also really love how freaking Yusuke like can like shoot. Like it's like stupidly powerful and it's just like a giant spirit gun. Anyway, Hikaru no Go, like basically the series, like the to be a master, like a master of Go kind of vibe is like within the series. The thing is that doesn't really work with a lot of animes. Like it works with Yu-Gi-Oh because he's playing a card game, but I mean like, or in manga form, like it's just like very slow pace, not that engaging. But it can work like if you do it right, which is like what the guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh did right. And anyway, he got like cool monster designs and whatnot. But if you take a series, I don't know, like take a series that doesn't have any mons, just like just like by mons I mean monsters, but they have like just like inanimate objects just going at each other. Take Beyblade for example. Like that is the most over the top freaking series where like freaking tops are supposed to be like taken seriously and they can rule the world or some shit. Oh man. And I'm like I said, it's a widget series because battling tops is like something that Japanese people would do. So take it like if there was a manga series about Beyblade, like would you read that seriously? Watching still images of Blade or fucking Beyblades hitting each other. They added the Bit Beast in there probably to make it slightly more interesting and to give like the Beyblades like some personification. But no, nobody gives two shits about that. Freaking Beyblades, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. The designs are pretty good though. That's the one thing I can give to that freaking series. I love Raycon. He looks so awesome, and just he looks like a tiger, man. When like his hair like comes down. By the way, Beyblade is one of the few anime series that came on Saturday mornings. And I wanted to ask you guys, what is your favorite anime series that came on Saturday morning? And thank you, Naruto, for helping me beat that on the final second. But yeah, what's your favorite anime series on Saturday mornings? I mean, like, a whole bunch came on, like Fox Kids, 4Kids, Kids WB. I think even some even came on ABC Family. But basically, mine was Metabots, and oh my god, it was so good. Anyway, our next stage is going to be complete the stage, earn 3 KOs, do it with more than 50% of health on you, don't get KO'd, and I don't know, something else. Anyway, I'm going to be using the 4Kids deck for one of my favorite animes that's recently just came out and is hitting Japan by storm. And I say that about anything. But that's D.Gray Man. And my god, whenever I go to cons, oh shit, I see everybody dress up in D.Gray Man shit. Somebody is always dressing up, but I like that though. This is the only freaking series that I can like appreciate that in. Anyway, freaking D.Gray Man. What is this about? Well, I like to call it freaking Full Metal Alchemist, just with more of a gothic theme. But basically, there's these there's these things called Akuma in the world, which are basically just the departed souls or some shit that become monsters personified. Anyway, they're hollows, damn it. And basically, there's a guy named Millennium Earl, and he creates these things. So there's a order or a company, I forgot what it's called at the moment, actually. And basically, they are the exorcists, and they have to kill all the Akuma. So then you got this kid named Alan Walker, and he has a very special eye that allows him to see Akumas because they take, like, human form. And he's a good kid. Also, his arm is also an Akuma, or it's his, I think it's exorcist power. I'm not exactly sure. His innocence, actually. And yeah, they use their innocence to take down these monsters, which their innocence could be like a fucking sword, which is what Kanda uses, or Lanali uses her boots, which is her innocence. But basically, yeah, the series is just pretty standard shonen genre stuff. I call it Full Metal Alchemist because, like, Alan Walker sounds a shitload a lot like freaking Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. And it gave me that vibe at first. And that thing that's following him, I thought that thing would be able to talk. And I would just substitute Alphonse for that. I think that thing following around is called Lavi. I don't remember, shit. I cannot remember. It's a golem, though. Just know that. And in this game, freaking Alan Walker, he is a beast. Like, even though, like, his series just started off, I guess they wanted to, like, implement them. But yeah, you can see the company building in the background of this level, which is the cool thing about it. Also, I like how they did the architecture of the stage. Like, they still gave it, like, little diamonds of, like, black chrome and whatnot. I just wish they would have made, like, the outer edges of the freaking manga panel or manga pages, like, black. That would have been freaking awesome. But yeah, when I said, like, this is one of the more recent series, like they got this fully dubbed on Netflix. So if you guys want to watch it, like, I love this series. Like, I watch it on my free time. It's D.Gray Man. And I think they only got the first season dubbed, not the second season. But the anime is ended, but the manga is still going on a monthly run right now. So if you guys are into that, yeah, like, hit up D.Gray Man. It's more of a gothic version of freaking Full Metal Alchemist. Anyway, you guys, I'm glad that I finally got this chat done with you guys, and I haven't done an update all week, but yesterday I got really stupidly high. So, you guys know what to do. Write to me, subscribe to me. Next time, we're going to be probably going off on a different path.